Welcome back to Marketing Monday. My name is Tom Storey, and this is video number 3 of our 3-part series talking about how to build out a 7-figure real estate business for 2024. To give you a quick recap in video number 1, if you haven't already watched it already, go back and start there first. We're talking about a repeat and a referral clients, the touch point system that you're going to put in place to make sure that you can get a better return from the database from people that already know you, like you, and trust you. Then in video number 2, we talked about strategic alliances, and specifically with other real estate agents and the formula that you can put in place to make sure that you get more agent-to-agent referrals in 2024. But now in video 3, we're talking about new business opportunities. Welcome back to the Continuing Education channel. Just before we go any further, if you're finding these videos valuable, let us know in the comments below. I'd like to know if you're liking these videos, and also throw us a like and make sure to get subscribed to the channel. Okay, new business. So when I look at what's happened in the last few years in North American real estate, 2021 was absolutely crazy. 2022, the rates were all the conversation. And then 2023, the rates continue to be the conversation. And then 2024, there seems to be a bit more optimism that the rates are maybe coming down a little bit and people are having a bit more confidence in the market. Now, we had talked about in another video, the 7-11-4 strategy, that there needs to be 7 hours of you online talking about what you do, 11 touch points, and then 4 mediums of you doing it for a complete stranger to then want to reach out to you to work with you. But in this video, when we're talking about new business, like, well, that's great. What do we do? I'm going to show you what you can do. I'm going to show you basically, I think, what your options are. And what I would say to anybody watching this is that you need to add 1 or 2 more pillars to your business this year if you want to have your best year ever, even if the sales volume is down. Because you can only do that by finding new opportunity. So when we talk about new business, there's a few different ways I would look at it, okay? So for me, and there's obviously other like subcategories to this, you can go all in on YouTube. I know a ton of agents that are doing that and they're getting amazing results. We sold over 30 properties last year from YouTube. Now there's a strategy to that. There's a system to that. All the webinars, all the YouTube training are in the BAMX platform. So go check it out with code STORY23. You can look at Instagram as getting a really good turn. Direct mail, which is flyers, expensive, but gets you a lot of new listings. I think it's great if you're doing it correctly. You can do in-person seminars. You can do online seminars that get more people in. You're getting their email. You're then giving them valuable information. And when the time comes, they'll reach out to you. You can do paid leads, but you just have to know how much you're spending on getting these opportunities and knowing that even the best teams across this country are, converting at less than 5% on these paid leads. So you have to have the infrastructure in place. Or you can do what we used to do when the market wasn't so crazy and things weren't selling in 24 hours, is you could do open houses or you could knock on doors. Now, I've highlighted the 2 new lead sources that allowed our team to have our best year in 2023. I spent all my time focusing on YouTube and direct mail. Now, YouTube for me, you can go check out my YouTube channel. You can see the type of content I'm putting out there. It's consumer-based content talking about my market with call to actions for them to book an appointment with me. And with direct mail, we're sending out flyers every single month. I've done a video on direct mail in these Marketing Mondays. You can go back and watch that. So of those pillars I just showed you for new business, I think you need to pick 2. And you have to figure out how many transactions are you trying to get from each of them in 2024 and put a plan into place, right? But before you do this, make sure you have your repeat and referral plan in place. Make sure you have your B2B plan in place. Make sure you watch the last 2 videos. But then when you get to new business, you got to figure out what's going to work best for you. Now, everything we've talking about is basically leading up to this moment. And this moment is showing you like what are the next steps to put all of this into action. So I'm going to show you what I think those next steps could potentially be. Okay. So in video 1, we talked about the 12-month touchpoint system. Right, the LRS, the lifetime referral system, people that are going to reach out to you that you've already worked with before. This is the best type of business that you can get. So we have that system in place. That was video 1. We're going to do a weekly email to our database. We're sending it every single Sunday at 10 a.m. In that email is my most recent YouTube video, a featured listing, and my most recent podcast. Now, all these are coming from a place of like education and showing the consumer what is actually going on. I'm not sending canned content written by somebody else. These are actual emails that we're sending out every single week. Every other week, we're going to send these emails to our agent referral partners as well. The monthly webinars is something I'm really going to take serious in 2024 because you can run ads for this. You can do it just for your database. Get people on, bring on experts that can explain a situation, a step-by-step process on how to do something, downsize, upsize, invest, buy your first property. There's so many ways you could do this. Team up with loan officers or lawyers or people, financial advisors. Like there's just so many options for this. Direct mail once a month. I send direct mail to about 10,000 condo units in my farm area, and it works really, really well. We'll do over 10 to 15 listings a year because of that. It's expensive, but it gets me listings. And the last action plan is like, you got to get out and meet people and see what's going on and see what's working for other agents and go to masterminds and go to agent webinars and join BAMX, obviously. Go to 4 conferences a year. I go to a conference here in Canada every single year. I'll go to the Tom Ferry Summit because I think it's great to see what's going on that's not in my market. I'll go to BAM Bash. Of course I will. BAM Camp, whatever they're going to call it for next year. I'm going to go to that because I want to learn new things. And I'm going to pick another one as well. Maybe it's in my market. Maybe it's outside my market. I want to meet new people. I want to see what's working for them. Everything that you need to do to have your best year ever in 2024 is literally right in front of you. You have to now decide if you are ready to make it happen and put it into action to have your best year ever and not use excuses, not use that the market's not great. People will be doing things this year. More confidence is coming back. Have your repeat and referral in place. That's video 1. Make sure you have a B2B strategy. That's video 2. And then video 3, make sure that you're getting new business from at least 2 sources. Because if you're not, your business is not going to grow and you're not going to have one of your best years ever when transaction volume is down. I hope you found this 3-part series valuable. If you haven't already joined the BAM 5-day challenge, me, Emma Pace, Eric Byron are all a part of that. And we are going in depth. These topics, these 3 videos that I talked about, I'm going to basically take that and give you like the director's cut. Right? Like I'm going to really show you step by step what you need to do in every single category. This will give you the ideas. Let's put the ideas into action. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this valuable. My name's Tom Storey, and I'll see you next week.